Hello there, you're welcome to Nana Collins TV. Yesterday marked the first Akwasidea of 2026 and also the 91 years of the Asante Kingdom's restoration, and that is the return of Nana Adjumani Prempeh II from Seychelles by the British in 1927. In this video, we are going to look at European tourists, some from Spain, Belgium, and Germany, and some African Americans who came through to the Mencha Palace yesterday to observe the first Akwasidea festival with the Asantehene and the Asante people of Ghana. The number of European tourists and African Caribbean, African American tourists at the Mencha Palace yesterday was overwhelming. There were a lot of them that came through, and as you can see, most of them were taking pictures, videos of Asante chiefs, and it was so amazing and beautiful to watch. And this is what culture does. This is what holding on to what you have as a people does. You know, when the British came, they tried to suppress the Asante and even Africa entirely. They tried to suppress the culture of Africa by planting or supplanting the European culture on that of the African culture. But you know, Asantes have always been, from day one, they have always protected their culture and they have always protected who they are. Many African tribes were brainwashed to believe that this way of life or culture was paganism and it was satanic, and therefore a lot of the indigenous African people didn't want to associate themselves with some of these celebrations or festivals. But we all know in history that if you want to talk about one people, one group of tribe that actually hold on onto their culture and resisted European cultural colonization, was the Asante people. And as you have seen, this is a celebration which is celebrated every 40 days of the year. It is called the Akwasidea. And basically, it is celebrated to honor the ancestors for their good work done for the Asante Kingdom. And every year, every month, we have thousands of tourists who comes from all the way from Belgium, Spain, African American, tourists, European tourists. All these people come to the Mencha Palace to observe this mini festival with the Asante people and the Asantehene. And it was so beautiful to watch. Interestingly, these guns you find these Asante men holding were some of the guns used by the Asante kings to fight the British during the Anglo-Ashanti Wars of the 19th century. And some of these guns have been kept up to date. And today they are used as ceremonial guns. Most of these artifacts and objects were looted by the Europeans during the 1874 war, known as the Sagaranti War, where Asante Kingdom was burnt by the British, and most of these objects or artifacts were stolen by the British and by other European powers. And today, when you go to museums in Germany, in the US of A, in Britain, you find some of these beautiful Asante artifacts and stools and objects kept in their museums for the ordinary person to go and learn from. And you know, one thing is that these items were portrayed by the European missionaries as satanic objects, as barbaric objects, as paganism, as something which was wrong to be associated with. But then they themselves were able to take them and keep them in their museums. And today it is very difficult for them to even return these artifacts to the owners. And they claim they were spoils of war. And I am so much happy that the Asante people, despite all the numerous wars fought by the British, and even to the extent of the exile of some of their kings and queens to Seychelles Island, they never gave up. They never gave up their culture. They never gave up who they are as a people. And they stood firm and protected it. And in 2026, here we are celebrating with these same Europeans who came to our shores here to describe some of these things as barbaric and as paganism and as satanic. And so it is very, very heartwarming, and history has a lot to say. In an event like this, it is attended by government officials and some VIP personality, as you have seen on your screen. From my right to my left, we have the Vice Chancellor of KNUST, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and the IGP, and then we have the Ashanti Regional Minister also there. And so this is what happened or transpired at the Mencha Palace yesterday, the first Akwasidea, very, very beautiful ceremony. I would like to end here, enjoy some beautiful cultural dance and performance from the Mencha Palace Royal Dancers. And do not forget to share, like, and subscribe to this channel.
And this year, my young woman, and people.
DCOP Raymond Wajon Ali Adusiam, Director General.